This is Algebra 2A, Section 2.4, Residuals. A residual is an error measure. It measures the error of a linear model. So we have data, and we write an equation to model that data, and if the equation isn't 100% right, the residual measures how far off it is. So what you would do is you would take the actual y value and you would subtract the predicted y value. Actual y, I mean the data point, and then predicted y, I mean the equation y. Okay, so I'm going to do an example and hopefully that is a little clearer. We have this equation here, and it's modeling a data set. We know that 5, 4 is a true point of the data. 5 is x, 4 is y. So I'm going to take this 5 and put it in for x. So 1.4, 5 plus 3 minus 8, I get 3.2. So based on my equation, it's predicting y to be 3.2. I know that the actual y is 4, so if I subtract these and get the difference, that's my error. That's how far off I have from the real answer, and I'm 0.8 off from the real answer. And that's a residual. So I'm going to repeat that process again with a larger data set, just to kind of give you the same idea. So if we have a data set, we're going to write a point slope model and then see how good it is by calculating a residual from that. The lower the better, because we want our error to be closer to 0. So I'm going to do my x1, y1, x2, y2, same as I usually do. x1, y1, x2, y2. I need to subtract and subtract to get my slope. 64 minus 23. 13.1 minus 4. And that is 4.5. So I have my slope, and then using x1 and y1 I can write my linear equation. Okay, B says use the model to predict y when x is 6.5. So I'm going to substitute 6.5 in for the x value. Hard to see these points, but there is a decimal there and a decimal there. Okay, I got 34.25. So basically my equation predicts that y should be 34.25. When in actuality, my data tells me that if x is 6.5, y should be 35. So my actual y is 35 minus my predicted y of 34.25 means that my residual is 0.75. Okay, and that's basically it for the notes. If you have any questions, let me know. Good luck with the exercises.